Here are our shocking predictions here on Sports Talk with Jordan, featuring Ben, or BSTT, on YouTube. Let's get right into it. We're going to switch off giving our predictions in different categories. Ben, we'll start with you. So what's your prediction on the following? Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year in 2023? Ben?
The Chiefs are going to win.
Why?
I think they have a more dynamic offense. I think their team's been there a lot over the last few years. I think they have a better coach. And in all honesty, I think Mahomes is the best QB in the league. And I think no one's stopping the duo of him and Kelsey.
Yeah, I also agree that it will be the Kansas City Chiefs taking down the Eagles in this Super Bowl. Their offense is dynamic with Kelsey, Mahomes at QB, who just won the MVP, Pacheco, McKinnon, and so many other under-the-radar weapons with great coaching. They dance circles around you, figuratively and literally, referring to the Raiders game. And it's just going to be a great performance by both teams, but I do think the Chiefs prevail here. With that, let's move on to the next question. We're going to be predicting the coin toss. Ben, do you have heads or tails?
I have tails because tails never fail.
I, too, have tails because it never fails. On to the next one. Which quarterback is going to throw for more yards and how many? Ben, once again, we'll start with you.
I think Hurts will throw for more yards. I think his receivers are more dynamic.
How many yards do you have Hurts throwing for?
I have him going for a big game. I have him going for 387.
Wow. Yeah, I actually had to pick Mahomes here. Mahomes will have a great game. I think he has a ton of weapons. I think it's going to be a lot better than the last Super Bowl the Chiefs were in, where they kind of got demolished by the Tampa Bay Bucs. He didn't do so well. Well, he did well, but his team didn't do well. But overall, I think he may even have a 400-yard game. But we'll see what happens. So now, on to the next question. Ben, we'll start with you. It's a fun one. What color is the Gatorade shower going to be? Ben?
I think it's going to be red Gatorade. What about you?
I'm going to have to go with the under-the-radar orange Gatorade. How many total interceptions will there be?
I think there's going to be 4 interceptions.
4, wow.
I like both their teams' defenses, and although both quarterbacks are elite, I think the defenses are equally as elite.
I'm going to say there's going to be 1 interception. I think even with the defenses elite, the QBs are not really that well known for throwing that many interceptions, especially in the big game. Maybe 1 and 2 at the most. I don't see that many happening. On to the next one. The question is, which team is going to score first in this Super Bowl? And you also have to say how they're going to score.
I think the Eagles are going to score off a Jalen Hurts slant route to Devonta Smith.
Yeah, I think it's also going to be the Eagles, but I think it's going to be a field goal by Jake Elliott. I think they're going to be stopped, but they're going to get some yards, enough to kick a moderately long field goal. Ben, who's going to be the MVP of Super Bowl 57?
I think Patrick Mahomes is going to be the MVP, as they normally give it to quarterbacks.
All right, then I'm going to go with a non-quarterback then. I'll go with the tight end of the Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce, in this year's Kelce Bowl, the first ever Super Bowl to be played between two brothers. I like him. He'll have a ton of yards. He's probably the Chiefs' best weapon. He'll be the most important player and the most valuable player, thus the award. And with that, that's the end of this video. So I guess we'll see if the predictions are right. Enjoy the Super Bowl. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.